Us about those trees now. They didn't hear it, but I'd like for them to hear it. You talked about trees, something amazing.
Yeah, let me get the book out.
Scientists always use a language which normally couldn't be understood. And so I translated this, and surprise, surprise, trees are living beings, trees are social, trees have feelings, and...
We often hear the hadith of the last and final messenger, Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings upon him, about, you all know about the trees.
Narration is tawatur, meaning many Sahaba narrate this narration. And the Jummah Salah, the Prophet ﷺ ascends to the pulpit. And the Sahaba, they're there so that every Sahabi explains this narration in his own words. So the Prophet ﷺ ascends the pulpit. And when he ascends the pulpit, the Sahaba say that we heard a crying from the date palm tree. Some of them say that it was as though it was shaking like it was going to explode. Others say it was like a she-camel whose child had been snatched away. Others say that it was like a she-camel who was screaming while giving birth. Others say it was like a little baby whose mother had been taken away from it. Can you imagine a date palm tree? And then the Prophet ﷺ descended from the pulpit and he embraced it. He embraced the date palm tree until the sobbing slowly stopped. And the Prophet ﷺ gave it an option of being a tree in Jannah, from which the awliya and the sulaha and the anbiya, the pious people, will eat from its fruits. And it chose to be a tree in Jannah. And Hasan Basri rahimahullah says, if this is the love that the tree had for the Prophet ﷺ, then what is the love that believers should have for the Prophet ﷺ?
Now, Hamza, he brought up something amazing regarding some science regarding trees.
The book is called The Hidden Life of Trees. It was an international bestseller, and it's called What They Feel, How They Communicate, Discoveries from a Secret World, right? It sounds like a fiction book, right? Mm-hmm. But it's actually non-fiction. So from what I remember, and read the book for yourself so you get this understanding, is that trees communicate with each other. They even have a form of altruism where they help each other. They help give certain species of their own species more nutrients, right? They understand which tree belongs to their species, right? Also, if some animal is eating for a particular leaf, that tree will send, I think, a gas signal to the other trees to warn them animals are coming. When they get that gas signal, the trees basically produce this bitter resin or something, and when animals try and eat, it's bitter. So this book is so amazing. It just showed me like, wow, trees are living organisms. And you know what? I'm not a beach person. I'm a forest person. You know, sometimes I say to the kids, beach or forest? Or I say to people, beach or forest? And sometimes people choose beach, sometimes I'm more of a forest. You know why? Because when I walk into a forest, bro, it's almost like a mystical experience. Like you're in an organism. You're in a live thing that's talking, that's breathing. You know the hadith about the tree that cried? Yeah? Allahu Akbar. Trees talk to each other. You know, one would even argue that trees feel pain, right? They send signals to each other. They communicate. They understand which tree belongs to their species. They have altruism. From what I remember, and double check this out for yourself in the book, trees sacrifice themselves for other trees. Right? That's phenomenal and amazing, yeah? So from this point of view, you know, there's so much more we can learn about reality. And this should increase your iman.
They can go check this up. This is a this
Amazon,
reference. This book now, you can go check it up.
The Hidden Life of Trees.
Yeah, so this has been studied. This is academic.
Absolutely. It's written in a very accessible way, but it's all based on research concerning trees.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, absolutely.